everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today I wanted to show you and bring you what I'm going to be making next. I wanted to show you the pre-version of this big beautiful baby, and for the sake of her size, we are just going to call her Big Beauty, okay, because this is a big roast. This is a chuck roast, and it's sold for $3.99 a pound. I had to get that sale, and it's about a 4-pounder, a little over 4 pounds. She's huge. So I wanted to show you the before so that you would understand the differences when you purchase roast. Okay, you have to get the chuck roast. Why? Because of the marbling. You see all that marbling there, and I'm going to take it out of the package, but I gotta clean it, pat it dry, season her up, and put her in the fridge overnight before I get her ready and happy. But I wanted to show you the difference. When you buy a roast, make sure that there's marbling, because that fat will allow for the meat to just render down. It'll render down in the meat, and the meat will be freaking delicious. Trust me. You don't want a dry roast. It's the last thing we ever want, right? So I wanted to show you the before, and then like I said, I'm going to season her up, put her in the box, and then I'll be back. Okay, so what we have here is my electric skillet, temperature controlled by degrees. I have it on 400 degrees while it's warming up. And I'm using extra virgin olive oil, warming it up. Okay, we're going to put the roast in and let it sear for about 5 minutes per side. And that's based on the size of the roast itself. If you have a smaller roast, go ahead and do it 2 to 3 minutes per side, I suggest. You just want to lock in the flavor and get some color on the meat, okay? Nothing worse than not locking in the flavor, and then you just have this bland looking piece of meat. No, we want it to be pretty. I told you, I like pretty food. So here we are, putting it in. So on 400 degrees, let it sear for 5 minutes. This is a huge one. This is Big Burger. Okay. I have got to give me an apron. This is terrible. Alright, so now once it sears on both sides, you want to get your beef broth. And I already peeled and got some fresh garlic wholes. They look like about 6. And you don't want to chop them up. If you do, that's fine. It doesn't matter. If you chop them up, they'll disintegrate. Either way, you're going to infuse some flavor, okay? But no worries. Just leave them whole. Then go ahead and just repeat the process for the other side. So you see the color on it? It's a nice good color on there. So just let it sit there in that olive oil and do its due. After 5 minutes, turn it over. And then add your liquid. Okay, I'm back. This baby has been cooking now for 2.5 hours. I've already added in the onion. So pretty. I used 3 russet potatoes, as you can see. Oh my gosh. I wish you guys could smell it. So it's been cooking. The roast is done itself, but I like for it to be pork tender. Okay. So what we're going to do now is get the potatoes, carrots, and onions about 10 to 15 more minutes. And then I'm going to add in the French style string beans. Okay. Oh, so delicious. Look how big it is. This is all the veggies I could fit in here, and I didn't want to take it out, but that's all right. We got them in there. All right. Look, tender, falling off, just coming apart. Just that little piece just came apart. Look at that. Back in the juices it goes. So I'm gonna add in the string beans and some butter. Yes, honey, top it off with some butter. And you got yourself a most delicious roast. Don't get no better than that. Smell it, smell it, smell it. Oh, you can't. YouTube ain't got it yet. It's all right. Be back with the finished look. Okay, so it has been cooking. Put the string beans and the butter in. Now, baby, that baby was delicious, and it was delicious. Okay, don't play. Don't play with your girl. Told you, I just be cooking, and I like it. It was so good. I hope you tried it. If you tried, let me know. Shout out to everyone who tried the recipe for the zucchini pizza bolts. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your feedback. Leave me feedback down in the comment section. What you think about roast beef? Are you more pork roast type, or do you prefer the beef? I prefer the beef. So now I'm just playing around, moving it around. Let it continue to get happy, happy, happy. Yes, honey. We almost done. I really wish y'all could smell it. It's so good. All right. Yummy. Okay, I am back. Hope it's recording. It is. And here's the finished product. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Good for my tummy. Look at it. It's still huge, even though it's shrunk a little bit like most beef does. But it's so pretty with the carrots, the potatoes, the onions, and the string beans. So I'm gonna take off a little piece. Look, didn't even have to cut it. Just a little piece to taste test for you guys. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So I still have it on low, just because I'm gonna do that. All right. Remember, you don't have to wait till Sunday to have you a good Sunday dinner, okay? If you don't want to put the russet potatoes inside, you can always serve a side of mashed potatoes. Up to you. This is the way my family likes it, okay? So here we go. See that beautiful? Oh, it's so tender. I love cooking roast. Want a bite? Take a bite. It's hot. I got all kind of stuff on Nipsey's face there. It's whatever. I'm in the kitchen. Here's my reaction. Again, I'm not a chef. I just be cooking. It's fun. It's just tender. Like, it's not giving me no problems to cut it with my fork. That's how you know you did a good job. That's how you know your roast is tender and done and ready. Look. I throw my hands up. Oh, it's freaking delicious. Roast is my Achilles heel, okay? Roast and steak. I can't leave that beef alone. Go ahead and hit the like button. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for tuning in. Another episode of I Just Be Cooking. Peace and blessings. Bye.